Hi, I'm Olivia Spreen. I'm one of the performers in
Carols for a Cause.
and I'm here with Jennifer Cullenbine from Family Giving Tree.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Cullenbine from the Family Giving Tree, like you just said. I am the founder and the queen elf.
All right. So today we're just going to ask some questions to show our audience exactly what this amazing organization does. So the first question is, can you explain to the audience what the organization is and your role in it?
Certainly. The Family Giving Tree is a 30-year-old nonprofit that started as my college class project at San Jose State 30 years ago, and we provide holiday wishes for underprivileged families in the Bay Area. Last year, about 82,000 children received gifts, but they give us the actual wishes of the children, and then we fulfill the specific gift. And so it's a very personal process, and it's a very warm and fulfilling process from the donor's perspective. They choose a card that says Jennifer wants a Barbie, and they actually buy a Barbie for Jennifer.
That's amazing. So with COVID, can you explain exactly how this organization has been impacted?
Every part of the organization. So I guess the first thing it did was we have a back to school drive and a holiday drive, and that's what we do. And the back to school drive was in danger because of COVID, but the students needed the supplies worse than ever. The families that we served, they didn't even have pencils and paper at home, and now they're going to be homeschooled. It was just crazy. So we put together a education relief fund and project, and we got 13,000 grocery sacks from different vendors, and filled them with school supplies and passed them out to the children when they were picking up their free lunches. And so we kind of did half of the back to school drive 2 months early because the students needed those supplies right away. And then when we went into the back to school drive, we were only able to help about 22,000 kids with backpacks and school supplies, which was half basically of what we did the previous year. So COVID had some pretty major impact on that drive. Also, COVID has really struck fear in our staff and our donors and our volunteers. And so we're very concerned that we won't have enough help coming into the holidays. So we're hoping that we're wrong, that people will still be able to come out and volunteer. And then the biggest change is that normally we borrow a warehouse from someone in the Bay Area, and it's 200,000 square feet. That's like 2 Costco buildings. And this year we ended up borrowing 3 different little buildings because we want to keep everybody safe in small spaces, or small people in big spaces. And so we have 3 completely separate buildings that will be running with volunteers and staff and holiday gifts.
That's amazing. So you kind of mentioned some of this before, but can you describe the services that Family Giving Tree provides for the community?
Yes. So for 25 years, we have done the back to school drive, and it's based on the the grade level of the student and the supplies that they need. So in high school, you'd find a calculator, and in kindergarten and first grade, you'd find crayons, right? And then there are all the types of school supplies that you need all the way in between. We help about 42,000 children, students every year in the Bay Area with that. And then the holiday drive, we found just under 400 social service agencies like ours that help families all year round. And they in turn interview the families and the children and find out what they want for the holidays. And then my organization, the Family Giving Tree, creates wish cards for every child. There's some seniors and some homeless families, so it's not all kids, it's mostly children we talk about. And then we find places to send those wish cards out into the Bay Area, and donors will take the cards and buy the gifts and bring them back. And that's really what we do. And it takes all year to make those 2 drives happen.
Those are some amazing drives. We actually have one last question, and it is, what is one message you wish you could give people this holiday season?
My favorite part about the Family Giving Tree is when people take their children shopping with them and they share the experience of the fact that this little girl doesn't even have any Barbies at home. Which Barbie should we choose for her, right? That process is the part that I love. But this year, that's not as possible as most years, since you shouldn't go shopping right now. So really, my message for this year is that there really is more joy in giving than receiving. And it's really true. One gift can change a life. It changed mine. My family was helped when I was 7 years old. The family brought us Christmas presents and a Christmas tree and Christmas dinner. And look what I do for a living now. So I know that one person can make a difference, and that one gift and helping one child can make a difference. So more joy in giving than receiving.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing about your wonderful organization. And happy holidays to everyone.
Thank you. Thanks so much.